Every day we're changing. Every day we're learning new things, and it is affecting your lifestyle. I want you to go around and affect positively of as many as lifestyles you can. And we can do it. You know why? Because I will give you all that knowledge and wisdom. Better yet, I will provide you with all the products that people have never heard of. People will not understand at first, but that's okay. People are willing to spend $1 million for the chemotherapies and treatments and everything that they could have prevented everything with $5. We do not have time on our side because we're all dying. Everybody's dying, right? Nobody can live forever. Do you know anyone who has been living forever? No one. Another thing that I say is that, why can't you prepare for it? A lot of people say, oh, you know what, I have cancer, so I am spending $1 million in order to get well. You know what? You're not buying your life with that $1 million. You're only buying a few years with that $1 million. If you really came to an understanding, if you are enlightened enough about life, you can spend that $1 million not for your own life, just to buy a few years. You can actually save thousands of people's lives. It's a choice. That comes back to the same question. What are you going to do with the millions of dollars that you will make? I can clearly say this right now in front of the camera and people, I have made millions of dollars in my life. But I was foolish enough to spend it wrong. But because I know what I know now, I will spend my millions and millions of dollars in the future for a better thing. Nobody understands how we can live forever. But I can tell you right now that we can live forever. And I will live forever. Not physically, because it's impossible. Anything and everything can be done spiritually, mentally, and everything else. Let's do that. Whatever the years that we have remaining in our lives, why don't we utilize that for not just a better good, but for amazing results? That's why I always tell you to share this type of information with at least 5 persons after you share time with me. Let's just go out and teach 5 people. Doesn't matter whether they need it or not. If they're willing to listen, share that information. And ask them to change their lifestyle for a better reason, so they don't have to get the results of all this condemnation, all this pain, all that illness, all that horrible sadness that they can create. Simple as that. Many different modalities that I share with you are pretty simple, right? And pretty easy to do, right? I know, because I actually was a horrible student to the eyes of my teachers. I was stubborn enough not to do the things that they were telling me to do, but now I realize that I should. So I do it. I do my meditation, I do my miracle salt, I do my herbal pack myself all the time. It's always with me. Why? What's so significant about that carrying underneath my belly button? It's way beyond you. But to us, it's basic. I don't care how much that costs, I'm doing it every day. Why? Because I have a job to do, and in order to finish the job, I have to be healthy and well. Simple as that. So, let's change our lifestyle little by little. All these different things that I do. I mean, here's a little thing that I already made copies of these. Here are simple 32 different classes that I usually have made to teach people. Well, that means we have to get together 32 times, right, in order to share that information. So far, some of you, you've been here about what? 15 times, 16 times, 20 times? Every week, Wednesday, right? Well, we still haven't covered all that. And at the end, 32, it says, other requested subjects that you want to learn more about our body and soul. Oh my gosh, here we go. 500 different classes then. Well, same reason why I'm not really great with Skype or interviews or send webinars or whatever, because that does not really carry this energy that you're feeling. When other people are watching that video, they will never feel that strong energy that we are sharing right now. That's one of the reasons why I say, I know it takes half an hour, hour and a half to get here. But it is my job to make it worthwhile. It is my job to make sure that you don't waste your time being here. Because these little things that we learn, that we emphasize every week, will literally, without you knowing, reshape your lives, reshape our world. Let's do that. Start with the energy. Same thing with the letshealtheworld.org. Keep on touching people. Keep on giving great energy that you have to one another, so we can actually share everything, so you can make a little difference in the world. It's not significant, and it cannot be shown, but you are making it. Here's one example. Let's say there's a lady who cannot be pregnant. Okay? And then I helped her with my tools and my energy and with my all intention and everything. And she had a beautiful son. What have I done? I have created a future. Because of that son, the next generation, the son, let's say, has 5 children, 20 grandchildren. What have I done? That is the mere change or insignificant change that you're creating, which will literally change the whole world in the future. And that is in your hand. I want you to believe that single palm of your hand carries amazing amount of healing energy. Keep on touching people. Keep on sharing that intention, love, energy. I call it TLC touch. Tender, loving, care, touch. And get that sex out of your mind. We don't need that. Because as soon as you go into that route, your expectation just skyrockets and you're always wanting, not really thinking what you have been giving. So forget about that. Just share all these different energies. Just share all this wonderfulness.